Basically, guys, I'm having a little flick through Nigella's new book at my table, and I'm going to give you my first reactions. So far, I've gone through the savory section. Well, I think it's a savory section. There are no chapters in this book, which is refreshing. I've been through the savory section, so before we get to sweet, we're going to record how we feel about the save. The flash is on. We're looking with flash. Okay. So basically, I've gone through the book, and can we just talk about that for a second? Actually, let's not talk. Let's not speak. There are no words. You can see I've done my post-its, and I fancy this. I'm not a vegetarian, but nice meal. What is this one? Garlic and parmesan mash, yes, and does it like a gratin? Yeah, that's happening. Garlicky roast potatoes. Okay, I'm sensing a theme, but with feta. Yeah, making that. Salt and vinegar potatoes, but look at them. You can't refuse them. Stunning. What else we got here? More potatoes, possibly? No, now this is interesting. I've never cooked with grapes. But chicken with red grapes masala. There is one before this, I think. Yeah, this is the one that was on the show this week. Chicken and pea tray bake. That's the idea of it, because of the peas and the leeks I have in the freezer anyway. So this one though, grapes. Yeah, so I've gone through the savoury section. There's a whole bit about like lamb and pork, and I don't really cook with lamb or pork. But then again, slow roast pork shoulder with caramelised garlic and ginger. Yeah. So we've just reached the sweet section. Whoop whoop.
Well, guys, I started this post in bed with Nigella. Let's finish it in bed with Nigella. So the sweet part of this book does not disappoint. There is a chocolate cake, thankfully, which is right up my street.
So just like from the lovely Copper KitchenAid, there's a lot of lovely recipes in here, and the pictures are stunning too. I have to say, there are a couple of things I would like to make. Double chocolate and pumpkin seed cookies, they sound lovely. And this one, I fancy, scented citrus cake, which is quite plain, but lovely. I love a citrus cake. That looks nice. Raspberry flecked sour cream cake, yeah. We're having a bit of that. There is a chocolate cake recipe. This one is the one. It's got coffee buttercream. So these are two of my favourite things. And there is, where's the one I'm looking for? That does look quite nice, mind. It's like a lemon cake with a blueberry compote thing on top and a yogurt topping, which I am quite intrigued by. Where's the one I fancy? This. Emergency brownies. As far as I'm concerned, every brownie is an emergency situation. These are being made 100%. And look how she said to cook them in those takeaway foil containers. Just watch as the sales of those rocket. She made this in the show last night. And actually, doesn't it look nice? The texture was lovely on the telly. I liked how it looked when they sliced into it. I perhaps wouldn't have thought to make that, so maybe I shall. This looks cool too. Sticky toffee pudding. Delightful.
Ooh, this is an interesting light. Let's see if I can zoom in. So this, guys, at my table, Nigella Lawson. I have gone through it now, and I've highlighted quite a few recipes in the savoury section. I think I was way too quick to judge the pork and lamb section. I'm going to go back and kind of readdress my cooking faux pas. Maybe I'm too much of a chicken, and maybe I just cook too much chicken. The sweet section is shorter than the savoury section. Not that that's a bad thing. There's some lovely recipes in it. The emergency brownies are 100% going to happen, and I really like the idea of the chocolate cake with the coffee buttercream because that just sounds divine. Yes, I want that in my life. The book, it's lovely. I like, actually, it's a little bit smaller than some of the books we've had of her lately. And that's a good thing. I do like as well the fact that the chapters are not there and there's just an index at the back and the contents at the front with the recipes. I think it might be a little bit easier to find actually in future. And actually, another thing I really like, let's move a little bit. Woo-hoo. It reminds me of Nigella Bites. I know Nigella Bites has chapters, but there is something of the bites about this book. I can't think what it is. Maybe just because there isn't a theme this time. With Simply Nigella, there was very much a sort of, dare I say it, healthier theme going on. There was a bit more health conscious. Not that that's a bad thing either. And the one before that, which was Nigellissima, obviously was Italian, and so this one doesn't have as strong a theme, but the food does all go together. So yeah, I'm really, look at that. Oh, can you see that? The lighting is odd. But yeah, I'm really happy with this book. I think I will cook some things from it, which is kind of what it's all about, I guess. It's interesting, isn't it? A lot of the time for me, cookbooks are about inspiration or about getting in the mood for something. But At My Table has got me thinking about cooking. So I call that a success. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video about Nigella's latest book, At My Table. It's just a first response. It's not really a review. It's just sort of my feelings about it so far. I've told you it from my bedroom. This is the boudoir. And I wore this orange top especially because it's orange. Yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of this type of video, please let me know. Any other books you want me to have a little look at, I'm happy to do that. Thanks very much, guys. See you soon. Let's try that again.